We still looking into the young Dolph situation, man. The reason why we looking into this young Dolph situation so hard is because, young Dolph was a good dude, man. And the way that they gunned him down was cold-blooded, man. How they stood over him like that. And, Mo 3, it's a guy named Mo 3 from Dallas, Texas, who was gunned down, on the interstate. And we could have talked about him, but we didn't talk about him because, young L keep his ears to the streets, man. You know what I'm saying? And so I be really knowing what be going down because I used to be in the industry, right? And I'm still connected with a lot of cats, man. And so Mo 3 situation is, Mo 3 was coming out to some Mo dude. So it was like, you know what I'm saying? He was already putting hits on other, allegedly, right? We gotta say allegedly for YouTube purposes. He was already putting hits on guys in his own city. You gotta keep in mind who was his influence. Boosie. When Boosie was coming up in Baton Rouge, if anybody that dissed Boosie, man, 2 days later, about a week later, you know what I'm saying? They were put out of business, right? You already know the thing with Marlo, Mike, and all that. Shout out Lil Boosie, man. He was the one that told everybody all rappers get killed in their own city. So you got to get out of your own city, man, because everybody be hating on you, right? Boosie said that. So he was influenced by Boosie, right? And the situation with his homeboy, right? The comedian, what was his name? Roy something? Right? Roy Lee, that's his name, right? Roy Lee, his homeboy Roy Lee died from a gun wound, right? And so supposedly Mo 3 went out to Yellow Beezy. Yellow Beezy got shot up on the interstate, right, in Dallas. So that was the first or the second, should I say, incident that started the feud in Dallas. So they were going back and forth. And keep in mind, Mo 3 was signed to Empire. We're gonna talk about that, man. And had an insurance policy on him, right? Life insurance policy from Empire on him. Right? So Yellow Beezy got another partner by the name of Trap Boy Freddy, and Mo 3 was coming out to him. He got shot up a couple times, right? And supposedly, allegedly, Mo 3 was the one that was putting the hits on him. So Mo 3 was a singing rapper, but having some guys taking care of business for him on the streets, man. But eventually, those guys got tired of Mo 3 coming after him, trying to kill him, and so they put the play on him. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. So R.I.P. Mo 3, man. You know what I'm saying? We're going to talk about him later when we connect the Empire thing. Okay? So, but the Young Dolph situation is different. Young Dolph wasn't putting no hits on niggas. Young Dolph wasn't spending his money to have somebody killed. Young Dolph was trying to come up and be the big bang. You know what I'm saying? He was trying to buy Empire Records. Buy half, 50% of Empire Records, right? 4 days before he died. So Young Dolph was making a lot of money, man. He's probably worth close to $150 million, right now. And he have probably over 200, 300 property around the United States, man. A lot of them being in Memphis City. We'll get into that, right? Young Dolph was the type of nigga that'll buy some rental property in the hood, and if they niggas was charging you $500 for rent at first, now he charged you $250. You know what I'm saying? Young Dolph had a good heart, bruh. You know what I'm saying? He was gunned down and cold-blooded murder. Them boys stood over him. They didn't have to do Dolph like that, man. And so that's why the universal energy is showing who did this, man. These boys ain't gonna get away with this. We in the divine plane of truth. We in the divine plane of reality now. You can't get away with stuff like this and walk and brag about it, right? So the main guys, because they found out who car it was, the car belongs to a being by the name of CEO Bobby, right? Who was arrested on gun charges and drug charges like yesterday, the day before, and he's bailed out now, right? So everybody wondering what's going on. Why they arrested this guy yet and they connected this car with this guy. Yeah, he one of the shooters, man. You can tell. Look at his nose. His nose is like that. Got that cut on it on the side because that glass, when that security guard was shooting into that Mercedes, right? That glass chipped into his nose, right? That's what happened to his nose. He definitely one of the shooters, CEO Bobby, right? And JoJo Splat, right? Looking at him, reading his body language, looking at him, he ain't no killer, right? He ain't no killer. JoJo Splat ain't no killer, but he know who did it, and he probably could have been a lookout guy or something, right? I don't think JoJo Splat the killer. His demeanor don't give off that he murdered somebody, because I done been around cats after they done murdered somebody, and they got this feeling on them, like this feeling of like, especially if it's their first time ever doing it, or their second or third time ever doing it, killing somebody with a high energy like Young Dolph. You can look at a being and tell how they move in their body language after they murder somebody. So looking at CEO Bobby, I can tell he have that same energy on him, that he just murdered somebody. He has that energy on him, CEO Bobby. And JoJo Splat, he don't have that energy on him, right? Even though they say that the stands look like him, right? The way that dude standing, that holding the chopper, right? The first one that ran up and shot Dolph. I don't think JoJo Splat got the balls like that. But that dude, CEO Bobby, he got the balls. And it was his car. So man, that ties it all in right there, right? And then the nigga had the nerve to call Black Youngster. See, they trying to play this shit off on Soulja Boy. Trying to say that Soulja Boy, because they did it right around when Soulja Boy was talking shit about Young Dolph, right? So they trying to play it on Soulja Boy, but Soulja Boy didn't put the hit on Dolph. Black Youngster is the one that's involved. And this nigga, CEO Bobby, calls Black Youngster like he live and going hard on Dolph, talking about he's smoking on the ops. Man, these niggas is crazy all over the internet, man, y'all. And you think you gonna get it, man, look, just cause you bailed out don't mean nothing, brother. You should have stayed in jail. You probably would have been safer in there, bro. You should have went under witness protection, my nigga. Niggas got $1.50 on your head, bro. That's a $1.5 million tag, man. Every hitman in America and probably niggas overseas gonna be trying to come and get a piece of that. So, man, and for $1.5 million, the niggas that gonna be involved with that got technology and all kind of shit. They probably got access to satellites and all kind of shit. See what I'm saying? Because keep in mind, this is a paid hit that was over 10 grand. So it automatically bring the feds in on it. So he might have got released from the regular police because the case is in the feds jurisdiction now. The feds investigating this because it was over 10 grand put on this hit. It was $100,000 supposedly, maybe even more, on Young Dolph. So the feds is in on it. So of course he gonna get released. Man, I done seen niggas get arrested, right, by the police, and then they burn out, and then the feds pick them up as soon as they walk out the door, right? So, man, you think the feds ain't finna miss nothing on this, bro. The feds will pick this case up now, man. I'm telling you, bro. You watch. So you boys that messed up, man, if I was you, I gonna turn myself in and tell the truth, right? Because the truth will set you free, man. I'm telling you. And show your sorrow for this shit, man. Because if you going on the internet and you bragging, talking about you smoking on the ops and you doing this and that, Young Dolph people, man, you forgot all about that, right? These niggas ain't playing. These people pulling up and wetting you up. And I think the dude that got killed on that street was like connected with CEO Bobby, like his cousin or his brother or his uncle or somebody, right? So JoJo Splat, all these cats looking like they keeping their mouth shut to the police, but they telling everything on Instagram. So this is crazy. I've never seen nothing like it, bro. How young people can murder somebody in broad daylight in cold blood and go right on damn internet and brag how they smoking on the ops and yeah, the ops did and I'm the main op, and these niggas crazy. And Black Youngster, he on eggshells right now because these niggas so dumb, they gon' definitely get him busted because he the one, he definitely involved. He been trying to kill Young Dolph. He's one of them niggas that jumped on Yo Gotti's fallacies and he want to take up the beef for Yo Gotti and start coming after Young Dolph. And but keep in mind, Black Youngster is the dumb nigga and he with the dumb shit. So, and he got money. So that's a dangerous combination. Dumb nigga, crazy nigga with money. So this nigga you could put 100,000 on somebody you don't like to have him killed, right? But Dolph was the wrong nigga to kill, man. The Black Youngster messed up his career. He would have made a better career just coming back and forth dissing Young Dolph. But to kill the brother, now you don't got nobody to diss. Now you can try to rap about him now and diss him, but you can't come back to Memphis. Black Youngster or Yo Gotti, none of his artists probably can't come back to Memphis now because of this. And most of them from Memphis. And man, this is a bad move for CMG as a whole, because anybody with a CMG chain on now, life is in danger just for being signed to Yo Gotti. And now, if you think the feds wasn't looking close in on you, Gotti, they definitely looking in hard on you now. You was making more money off of just coming back and forth with Young Dolph, taking him out, man. You should have let them boys make that play, man. That was a bad chess move. And then you didn't get the kingpin. Young Dolph was like a bishop. That's why he dropped that tape called Preach, right? You didn't take out the real king, you took out a bishop. So, man, this about to get crazy, right? You saw what they did to Ox, right? Scarface was the most gangstest dude I seen on tape. And you can say, oh, that was a movie, but what you niggas doing, y'all getting it from the movies as well. They the same color people, and they murdering and killing each other and beefing and doing this. If Young Dolph didn't want to sign with Yo Gotti, it should have been cool. All right, cool. But I don't know, you know, it's always two sides to a story. It's always three sides to a story, really. So Yo Gotti got his side, there's a side in the middle, and then Young Dolph got his side, right? So it's always two sides to a story, so I can't just go in on Yo Gotti now. But I know damn so well Yo Gotti should have had a nigga like Black Youngster around him, cause that nigga dumb. Yo Gotti, you smarter than that, man. You smarter than to have that young dude like that. He's riding around, filming himself, shooting out the window. Then he up in the neighborhood, he pull up in Cascade with guns and stuff on Instagram, and then the police pull up and he say, oh yeah, Young Dolph called the police. No, nigga, Young Dolph didn't call the Young Dolph probably wasn't even watching that shit. Young Dolph probably was on the beach smoking some gelato, drinking damn lemonade or something, and chilling with some chicks. And the police is the ones that saw you, nigga, because they watching. Feds watching. You part of a gang. Remember what we said about that Nipsey Hussle thing? You part of a gang. You part of a blood gang. And you got a lot of money. So you automatically being watched by the feds, just like Tekashi 6ix9ine, just like Nipsey Hussle, just like any other nigga that said they gang bang and got more than $1 million or more than 100,000. This is the game, man. You know what I'm saying? So I know for a fact, man, just by me studying everything and looking at it from a bird's eye view, that JoJo Splat, CEO Bobby, the fat dude was like CEO Bobby cousin or brother or something, right? That Straight Drop, right? Black Youngster, and maybe even Empire is involved with this, because Empire had Young Dolph, Mo 3, King Von, Aaliyah, right? Triple X Station, who got robbed coming out of a bike shop. I think Bankroll Fresh was signed to them too, man. And all these cats come up, you know, dead, man. And supposedly allegedly Empire had insurance policy on all these guys. So this shit is crazy, man. Some say that this is Illuminati connections, COINTELPRO connections, right? From that perspective, they can look at it like that, because Young Dolph got a lot of money. He had got $100 or some $1 million, and he wouldn't go through the rituals, right? Because if you get that type of money, they got certain locks on certain levels you could go to without being a part of their association, right? They got the $5 million range where you gotta, you know, do something. They got the $10 million range, the $20 million range, right? The $50 million range, the $100 million range, right? So you gotta do a lot of crazy stuff to get up high in that rank, and Young Dolph wasn't participating in that, right? That's another thing, right? So we gotta look at that too, right? Young brother, 36 years old with $100 and something $1 million. He was trying to buy Empire 4 days before he got took out, right? The King Von situation, right? The same thing with Mo 3. King Von was a real street nigga, and he was out there putting in some work, right? With the hand pistols. So, you know, things like that come back to you when you out there shooting at niggas. Young Dolph wasn't shooting at niggas. Young Dolph was in the studio. Young Dolph was making plays for his team so they could be billionaires. These some young dumb niggas from his own city, from his own neighborhood, took him out, right? For a little piece of change, right? Because they hating on him. They was hating on Young Dolph, man. Young Dolph riding around, got Ferraris in 4 different cities. Got Rolls Royce trucks in 4 different cities. Got houses everywhere. Got money, man. Right, walking around almost by himself, right? And Brosco 100, he a funny nigga, man. He a funny dude, bro. He said, man, this nigga go to the cookie store in a Ferrari, my nigga, and he $100 million nigga. Man, I'm gonna tell you, Dolph should have been, man, Dolph, the type of money Dolph had and the type of niggas that was out there trying to kill him, Dolph should have had security like the president, man. He should have had the Secret Service guard him and shit. Armor trucks and everything, man. Dolph should have been better prepared than that, right? Instead of have one dude, he should have had a truck, another truck of niggas sitting off in the corner, 2-3 niggas sitting off in the truck with them whoppers. So they seen anybody coming up try to mess with young Dolph, them boys hop out and get at him. But I'm gonna tell you, these young cats had to been doing some stuff like this before because they was prepared for the cross. See, what happened was, first, I think, and this is allegedly, it's either CEO Bobby or JoJo Splat, this first shooter, that gunned him down. And then, still allegedly, Straight Drop is the dude with the Bass Pro hat on that runs up with the Glock later to, put up some couple shots at him while Dolph on the ground. And the fat dude run up, boom, 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 and pump some more shots, hit him with a Draco while he on the ground. This fat dude could have been in another car, man. So, like, there's a lot of twists going on with this. We even believe the cookie lady that owned the shop could have been involved. That was in there, man. There's some weird stuff going on here. That's why the Fed's involved now, right? So, this was a damn sure a paid hit. I know how real shooters get down. So that fat dude was like a delay, just in case somebody did come out and start shooting at the niggas that was shooting at Dolph, he could come back and start shooting at them. So that's why you see him coming up late after the allegedly Straight Drop with the Bass Pro hat run up and shoot at him, right? This is what the energy is telling me for a fact, that based on the energy read, my energy read on CEO Bobby, he's involved. He was one of the shooters, for sure, for sure. Straight Drop, he looked scared. He make himself suspicious. He took all his videos down off the internet, and now he put a new video out talking about how he stepped on a nigga, right? How they stepping on niggas and killing niggas for money, right? In the tape, man, these young niggas is crazy, man. I ain't never seen nothing like it, right? I come up in a different era, man, of real gangsters, man. Gangsters ain't finna be on, they got the social media now. They didn't really have social media like that back then, you know what I'm saying? But still, real gangsters, real killers ain't gonna get on the internet and start bragging on their kill, man. They trying to be, they're trying to be this little undercover, They trying to lay low, They ain't coming on the internet, it's crazy. So black youngster, you got the wrong guys to do this thing, man, cause these guys gonna get you busted, man. They dumb. The world's dumbest criminals. And these crazy niggas think that they finna make a rap career off of this. Man, everywhere you go, there gonna be some young niggas there to air you wherever you end out. You know what I'm saying? Behind young Dolph, man. You niggas tripping, bro. You niggas think y'all finna go and be making rap songs to celebrate, and you think you finna be riding around in the city, man, in Memphis? You boys bad. If you boys smart, and y'all some kind of way mysteriously get off of this, then we gonna know Empire is involved. And I wonder who bailed your boy CEO Bobby out. Say everybody, did he bail himself out, right? These cats ain't having no money like that, man. These cats are working for somebody who got some money, and we already know who that is, right? The nigga that came in to take up the beef for Yo Gotti and start beefing with Young Dolph, and he a real street nigga, and he a real dumb nigga at the same time, which is, probably like an oxymoron or something. But yeah, man, it's still going down in Memphis, man. You know what I'm saying? This bragging and doing all that talking on the internet, man, got their head on the swivel, right? Because for $1.5 million, man, it could be a sniper looking for you, man. You see what I'm saying? This game ain't the same no more. Keep in mind, your own homeboy could be plotting on you for that type of money, man, right? So these cats better be careful. If I was them, like I said, I gonna turn myself in and tell the truth, right? And gonna take the lick, man. We can't bring young Dolph back. That's the messed up part about this. A good dude, man. He was just finna go give turkeys out in his hood right before they killed him. So they tell you what the devil is all about, man. This cat, Dolph, used to drive around, give out money all the time. And on that video that I showed you, that's before he really just got started really getting money. He was just getting like $5,000 a show. Man, I'm gonna tell you, I knew Young Dolph before Young Dolph hit the real mainstream, because I used to be in Dallas. I was in the studio. I'm a producer, right? And I used to produce for this dude named HB. HB had a lot of bread. So HB was having a birthday party at this club, and he told me, man, he called me one day. He was like, yeah, man, I just booked this dude named Young Dolph from Memphis for $5,000 to come rap at my birthday party. He like, man, he go hard. I was like, hey, he go hard? So he sent me a video, right? And this right here was like, man, way back in the game, like 2010, 2011, I think. And he sent me a video, and it was that real niggas was happening. Man, niggas was happening. What's popping? And he was riding around that 911, right? So I was like, yo, yeah, this dude here go hard. So Young Dolph came to the party, right? To my homeboy party in Dallas. $5,000. That's when he was doing the shows, $5,000. And then later on, Young Dolph, and we seen him at the casino. Right? Skinny dude with some big old shoes, right? Had some big old Jordans on with some skinny pants. Skinny dude, right? So Young Dolph was really a good dude, man. He was telling people not to talk back to their mama, right? This right here, a dude that had $100 million and wasn't talking back to his mama. Versus NBA YoungBoy, think because he got some money, he could talk back to his mama and his grandma now. You know what I'm saying? These niggas crazy, man. You going against the ultimate force of the universe, the ultimate energy, right? You got young people talking back to their mamas thinking they can do that because they got some money. Young Dolph told young niggas, don't talk back to your mama. No, listen, don't be hard-headed. He told you at the beginning of the tape. So this was a different type of dude. That's why we talking about Young Dolph versus all the other rappers that got smoked, you know what I'm saying, dealing with the rap game or dealing with some street stuff, right? Young Dolph was a different type of dude, man. Everybody loved him. That's why so many people getting took out behind Young Dolph. But these are our closing remarks, man, and we just wanted to, bring that to your attention. A lot of stuff in the unfold. They got that Memphis detective, that famous 48-hour Memphis detective on the case. And, she don't play around, right? She gonna bust you. She gonna get you to talk. She gonna cross you up. You know what I'm saying?